it's always important to ask the question, why are you leading? In everything you do, you need to have a focus. And for leaders, it's very important to have your focus. But before that, it starts with your purpose. Your purpose is knowing who you are and why are you here. What are you meant to do? And when you understand your purpose, it begins easy to lead. It becomes easier when you are faced with challenges, when things don't go as planned, even in the midst of dilemmas, whether it could be integrity or something comes up and you are asked or it requires you to go down a different road. But because of your purpose and you understanding who you are, it allows you to stay the course. So that's why I always tell leaders, always know who you are. If you know who you are, you're better able to connect with people, to get that influence and build trust. The advice I would give is, first and foremost, you assess your situation. Is it worth fighting for? Can you really affect those in the position to change the situation? If not, you may have to decide maybe it's best to leave. So in that case, you would have to form an exit plan. I wouldn't tell someone just get up one day and decide, that's it, I'm not coming to work, I'm done with this company. It's all about planning, networking. If you don't have something back up, it's always sending out resumes, it's always doing something. So even it could be starting your own business. So in that case where something is against your values, you need to make a decision because you don't want to lose yourself in the end. It's all about being true to yourself. And if you're not true to yourself, you will never be happy. I think in terms of the results will speak for itself. Leaders who are vulnerable are more able to connect with people. For example, someone who's humble. When people think of humility, they think it's a weakness. So some people think to be a leader, you need to be in command and control, and that is how you lead people. But soft skills have shown to be more effective. When you are vulnerable, it helps you to connect with people on a different level. People feel comfortable to approach you, and when they approach you, they will engage more and share feedback and these are things that you need, especially in this AI economy. It's getting a lot of feedback and engagement. Vulnerability doesn't mean that you overshare. So it still has to have some control where, yes, you share, but you don't overshare as well, But it's important to connect with people. When you're vulnerable, it shows you're human. And people like to connect with people who are real. So it comes down to connecting and building relationships with people because it all starts with relationships. I would tell someone in that situation to probably start with role playing. If you could get a family member home and start with speaking to them as you would with that individual, it will help you to get the confidence after a little while to approach the situation. So that's the first thing you can do. You can also try other employees who are great with the manager in terms of that, if they can get through to the person. So it's about looking at the situation, assessing it as best as you can, and to approach it in a way that fits for you. So sometimes it may be role playing if someone is just not confident, and it's like interviewing too as well. If someone has a major interview, they role play. You can role play with family members and it really helps. So the same regard I would say to role play, and that will help you to get the confidence when you approach the situation. AI and smart technology allows leaders to make better, more informed decisions at a quicker rate. But we also should not forget the human factor. When we rely totally on the numbers, we lose sight of a corporation's most important asset, which is its people. Your leadership impact and legacy will remain in the hearts and minds of people. So still in this digital age, employees are kind of unsure of what is going on. They're afraid of their jobs and they don't trust management on the whole. So your position as a leader is to be a lighthouse, to encourage, to inspire, and just do whatever you can to ensure, even though that disruption happens, you do it in a humane way. You add the human touch. It's always with empathy that you make decisions. It doesn't mean that you can't make hard decisions, but you just consider the other person's perspective and point of view.